Very good morning, my dear children. So, how many of you have enjoyed rains today that came early in the morning? Yeah, I hope many of you must have enjoyed because I can see many on the road these days for cycling or walk, etc. So, now coming back to the studies, how many of you have gone through the chapter, children? I expect all of you must have read the chapter and must have seen the first video very clearly and attentively. So here, continuing with the topic, chapter 5, our government, we were discussing how our government is formed. Okay, how our government is formed. So for that, I told you that our government is having three main organs. One is the legislature, second is the executive, and third is the judiciary. Legislature is the part of the government including parliament. Parliament, children. And parliament has Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And parliament, that means comprising Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, are responsible for making laws for the country and to bring them in power, in action. Executive is the part of the country that is responsible for bringing laws into action. Parliament, that means Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, it makes law, and then executive, that means our president, our prime minister, and the council of ministers. Again, they all are from Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. They bring them into action. And students, judiciary is the part of the government which is responsible to maintain law and order in the country. Okay, any individual is denied of any kind of right. He or she has the right to go to the courts, high court, supreme court, lower courts, and they can fight the case. Now, first, we are coming to the legislature part of our chapter. As I told you, children, that legislature means the parliament. And what is parliament? Yeah, very right. Parliament is the law making body of the country. That means we are talking about our own country. So, please underline it, children, that parliament is the law making body. Parliament comprises two houses. One is the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha means the election, the five general elections which are held after every 5 years. There we select MPs. MPs means member of parliaments. That means the members of the Lok Sabha. So the other name of Lok Sabha is the House of the People, and we also call it a lower house. So now, children, who becomes the member of the parliament? First of all, any Indian citizen who is 25 years of age or above. That means he or she must have completed 25 years of his age. Then he gets the right to contest election of the lower house or of the Lok Sabha. And how will he contest the election? First, he has to join any party, maybe BJP, maybe Congress, maybe Inelo. So many parties are there in our country. Then they will get the ticket. Then now here comes that any Indian citizen who is 18 years of age can has the right to vote. So when we vote to a particular party, that means we are voting for that particular member of our area who is interested to be MP or the member of the parliament. And if he wins election, he becomes a member of the parliament for the 5 years. Because after 5 years again general elections are there. Now, what is Rajya Sabha? First of all, the Rajya Sabha is also known as the upper house. Now, normal Indian citizen like we people, we do not select the members of the Rajya Sabha. Then, who will select them? Yes, see here, they are not directly elected by people. That means we, not by general election. Members of the state legislative assemblies. Legislative assemblies of the state means the state parliament. And the union territories. How many union territories, children, we are having? We are having 8 union territories and 28 states in our country. They elect the members of the Rajya Sabha, and 12 members are nominated by the president. They can be any eminent personality of our country, like many of our film stars, cricketers, and many eminent personalities from different fields. They are the members of the Rajya Sabha. Maybe they are nominated by president, or they have contested the elections for the Rajya Sabha, and they have been voted by state legislative assembly members and union territories members. Now, who is the chairman of the Rajya Sabha? Our vice president is the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Okay, children. Now we come to the second part, the central executive. Central executive means a particular cabinet or a group of ministers or the leaders who have been elected by either by the people or the Rajya Sabha members, when they together join their hands to bring laws which have been framed by the parliament, bring them into action after studying them thoroughly. Like children, during this period of lockdown, many laws have been framed and many laws have been put into action for the safety of our citizens of India. So central executive comprises our president, and president is the first person of country. Every president of every country becomes the first citizen of the country. Then is the prime minister and cabinet or the council of ministers. Now council of ministers means the members of the parliament, that means from the Lok Sabha member or the Rajya Sabha members who have been assigned a different task like education minister, finance minister, and different kinds of ministers are there. Okay, and president is the head of our country. The elected members of the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the state legislative assembly elect the president. Now again here a question comes that how the president is elected. We people never choose a president, rather the Rajya Sabha members, Lok Sabha members, and state legislative assembly members, that means the council of ministers of the different states, they elect our president, they vote for the president, and again he or she is elected for a period of 5 years. Now children, the dash makes law. Who makes law? This legislature, that means the parliament makes law. Okay, please mark it. Then dash is called the house of the people, which Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, Parliament. Yes, very right. Lok Sabha is known as the house of the people. Now we come to the next topic, that is the prime minister. Now children, whenever general elections are held, so many parties they contest the election. Like from last 2 years, 2014 general elections and 2019 general election, BJP has won. So now, which party is ruling our country? That is the BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party. And Bharatiya Janata Party's leader, Mr. Narendra Modi, has been elected as the Prime Minister of the country. And Prime Minister is the leader of the country. He is the main person of the country. So the majority party which wins elects its leader. So this time majority party BJP has elected Mr. Narendra Modi as its leader, and the leader has been appointed as the Prime Minister of the country. Okay, and the other who contest the elections of the Lok Sabha, they are known as the members of the parliament or the MPs. And after that, after elections are over, Prime Minister will form its cabinet. That means he will give different departments to the MPs. Different, like our Nirmala Sitharaman is our finance minister. Then one is our education minister, and so many other ministers are also there. Okay, so all they help to rule the country. Ministers can either be from Lok Sabha, that means elected by the people, or ministers can be from the Rajya Sabha. Okay, so children, for today only this.